is extremely good and versatile, but also I think requires quite a lot of investment unless you're doing just like the Shadow Sanya thing with him. He's got a lot of things going on and they're all kind of useful. I don't think either of them are like, they don't feel like grossly OP. And HOYAN is almost strictly PvP, like Reptar says. Like, she has basically no use case in PvE whatsoever. So if you're pulling HOYAN, you are pulling a unit that you kind of need to lattice and that you are just going to use in PvP. There's a hell of a resource dump right now. Yeah, Holden is a big investment character, just like Rahu, except he has more utility and probably less damage. Like, I think Rahu hits harder because he's doing loads of follow-up attacks with Wrath. Unless Holden's getting hit, he isn't doing that kind of damage. Yeah, I don't think HOYAN's going to burst like that. I don't think that's going to happen, Zolossus. Maybe on Doki, where you can like farm up her thing and then she's maybe good for the second wave. But even then, it's janky, like, compared to Richie. She was showcased in Doki, she was indeed. How do I beat Hell 1 Terror? You get better gear. If you're stuck, you get cloths. You get more damage. It's almost always a gearing issue. Like, Terror is a total stat check. If you don't have cloths, then you're going to have a harder time. You're going to just need to do more damage faster. Which means you might need more gear. Quick question. Did the Freya Pity carry over to the new banner? I wasn't the one that tested it. I think Lars tested it. I think Lars might be able to tell you. Yeah, Terror is a massive, massive stat check. Also a bit of RNG. Like, wherever it slaps can cause the fight to go completely awry. Yeah, you could use Shadow Sanya. Shadow Sanya is really good. I love all of the people who were just like crying about Shadow Sanya at the beginning of the game. And like, no matter how many times I told people like Shadow Sanya is actually pretty good and you don't even need to invest her that much. You don't even need to build around her that much. You just need to build a Fangus with her. Nobody listens. I watched loads of videos on Shadow Sanya at the start of the game. Doki good versus Terra. Doki's not good against Terra at all because she takes a while to ramp. Suki is absolutely terrible against Terra because she's blue. That's fine, Peacefully. Like, it just means that you can't do it right now. I couldn't do Terra for ages, dude. Like, sometimes in this game you just gotta be patient. You gotta like get your stats up. You gotta do something else. You gotta progress in a different way before you can go back and do Terra. Like, you're just stuck. Like, it's just the way that it is in this game. You gotta be patient sometimes. The way the PvE is designed. You can't just steamroll everything that you try. And like it or not, that's the way that it is. My viewership won't hold for a lot. Like, I don't like talking about it, Skeletar, because it's just like, it seems really conceited. And so I'd rather just not talk about my viewership. I appreciate everyone who watches in a really, really long way. In a really, really big way. Sorry, it's getting late. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I don't like to talk about it. Actually just farm one threshold or shells till you can work on another. Yeah, exactly. You go and try something else. And if that doesn't work, you try something else. There are loads of different modes in this game, and every little bit of increment that you get, every lattice you get, every piece of gear you get, every few levels you get, Like, these can all make a difference in what you're doing. You can always progress in some way or another. Maybe once we're hard stuck on Inferno, some of us, probably me. No, it's not that, Skeletor. It's genuinely just a prickish thing to talk about. Like, I don't want to talk about how many viewers I have. Like, what I care about is just chatting with chat. Like, I just want to talk to people. Like, I cared about viewers when I was pushing for partner. Now I just care about talking to people and having fun. No, not at all. I'm not saying my viewers are pricks at all. I'm saying, like, I would be a prick if I were the one talking about it, dude. My viewers are wonderful. Thank you so much for watching me. You don't know what it means. You genuinely don't know how much it means to me to log on and see that people want to watch me. It makes me feel so fucking good. Thank you so much for watching. Just like seeing MC's back. Look at him. He's... From behind, it looks like he's despairing. He's just like, oh my god. Oh my god. But actually, he's just having a great time. Well, now he's not. Now he's thinking. He's deep in reflection. Skeletor's a prick. Damn. Skeletor's not a prick. Skeletor's an alright dude. He's an alright dude. He's been with me a long time. We love Skeletor. Thank you, Pancake. That's very nice of you to say, although that is paid chatter behaviour. Female MC. Okay, like, in the beta I played with female MC, I noticed immediately that she just has one stocking on. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? She's just suffering from a permanent wardrobe malfunction. Why would you wear one stocking? It makes no sense. Stress over lattices. Because Honkai Star Rail main character is incredibly generic, and everything about this game is incredibly generic, so it's bound to look like the Honkai Star Rail main character. Cats in a can, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate you. This cute skin fixes the asymmetric AI nonsense inputs. Good. You stole the other stocking. You're a creep, Karabate. You can't just go around stealing people's stockings, okay? I don't know what the Honkai Star Rail female main character looks like. I've only seen the male one, and only very briefly. Honkai Star Rail has a story, right, that you can't skip. So I imagine the main character has personality in that game, like Pedros is saying. I haven't experienced it myself. I think the male character looks a lot better than the female character, I'm not going to lie. Like, I played with the female main character. He looks okay. Like, he looks fine. Played with the female character in the beta and it's very, like, oh my god, what is this? Right, yeah, I still know nothing about Honkai Star Rail, basically. Even now. We need to farm Sharon. Still won't be able to do HOYAN yet. Fake collab. Wait, has that not happened yet? I swear the fake collab has been happening for like 7 years in Honkai Star Rail. I just keep hearing about it like a month later and it's like, oh, it still hasn't come yet? What? How long, like, how long is the future sight in Honkai Star Rail? Wait, it's still not in until another like 3 weeks. Oh, it was announced over a year ago. What the fuck? Yeah, I swear, like, I thought I was going mad. I thought I had heard about this. I was like, no, I must be exaggerating this. I swear I heard about this like 4 months ago. Freya's good against just about everything in the game peacefully. Freya is a very good unit. Not like a super top tier unit, and she is somewhat replaceable by Chiaki the Echo. But she is a very, very good unit. Extremely good unit. Okay, so it isn't just my imagination that the fake collab has been a thing for like forever. I'm glad. She helped your team not dying? Yeah, a little bit. Peacefully, a little bit. She needs to be able to land her nightmare. And the dream weave probably doesn't do anything really, does it, on Terra? But she's good on everything. Party! Links her 2 patches ahead. They drip marketing, yeah. Hype farming, of course, of course. Needed with accuracy in your team is more like more life than she isn't a healer, sure. Yeah, if she doesn't have accuracy, she won't even be able to land the nightmare. I know from experience she won't be able to land the nightmare consistently. It's because it's huge. Like HOYO games are super accessible, right? That's why Honkai Star Rail is so huge. That's why Genshin is still so huge. They're super accessible. They're easy to play. They're pretty enough to look at, and they make you they're very, very addictive. They get people in who don't even play gachas because they're so accessible and easy to play, and they make you feel like that you're really, really good at the game just by playing them. It's the HOYO magic formula, and it really fucking works. And it's just a snowball at this point because HOYO's already so big. Like, it's so easy for them to advertise. It's so easy to get new players in. They don't even have to do anything to please their players. Like, the game will just generate more players and people will keep playing it because they're so sunk costed into it. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. I'm just saying that, like, that is why Honkai Star Rail is still so big, and it's why Genshin is still so big. And it will continue to be really big. And I'm sure Twin Anima will be really huge as well. I have no doubt. Probably be, again, extremely accessible and make you feel very, very good at the game all the time. Withering Rails announcement. Yeah, brand name. Once you get big enough, it almost doesn't matter how bad you make your product. Look at Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard, whatever the hell they're called now. Look at Hasbro. Look at Games Workshop. Like, they don't need to be the best at what they do anymore. They can actually be quite bad at what they do, but it doesn't matter because their brand name carries them. Brand name and brand loyalty are what really get you far, and it's the same with you can see it with HOYO, right? Like, you can see it. They could do so much wrong and they would still have millions of loyal fans defending everything that they do. And again, I'm not shitting on HOYO games whatsoever, or Kuro games or anything like that, but like I'm just saying, like, brand loyalty is just so powerful. If you can get big enough to foster that, it's huge. Hell, you can see it in content creators. Look at like Asmongold, right? Like, in so many people's eyes, like, Asmongold can do no wrong. Like, all of those loyal fans, they will be his attack dogs without even being called for. It's probably annoying at times. It's the same with any kind of fan base. Very, very powerful thing to be well known. Yeah, HOYO has little records, indeed. The bigger you get, the more that kind of perpetuates itself. Right, I think I'm done with Restart. I need to do Daphne. It's already like quite late into the stream and I need to go and do my weeklies on Daphne. I'm still happy to talk about Etheria Restart or anything else while I do this. How did you deal with Ember Sharon? She's very hard, Nighthawk. I used double healer. I used Ling Lao and Sanya. I used Messiah as my only... No, wait, sorry. I didn't use Messiah as my only diplomat. I actually used Holden today. I used Messiah, Holden, Freya, and then Ling Lao and Sanya. That was my 5 that I cleared it with. Holden is like half built, but he was still very, very, very good on that encounter. because he obviously has elemental advantage, and he was countering in the last phase, like countering all of the adds, which was adding up a lot of damage. Even though, again, he's not really built. Who is this? Elise. This is Elise, right? Radius. That's not the right browser, is it? Fuck that up. I fucked that up proper. Yeah, she's strong. It works. Like, sometimes you just gotta do it. A lot of people clearing that stuff have been doing that. Join my union. It isn't my union, I'm afraid, Lester, but you might be able to join Ego 3. You'll have to try to get in contact with Kamori Akuma. He's on our Discord. Or sometimes he comes through chat as well. There might be room in Ego 3, I'm not sure. You'll need to be on Global as well, just in case you're not. I think you probably are, though. Always speaking gibberish. Yeah, if you listen to anyone talking about gacha terms or game terms about a game that you don't understand, then it's always going to sound like gibberish. Tale as old as time. We played a lot of Etheria today. Not as much as yesterday though. Yesterday was like 15 hours of Etheria as I was just like grinding on the Doki mines. I'm sure tomorrow will be similar. Right, I need to do respawning bones on here more than anything else. Because if I don't do them today, then they'll be completely out of sync forevermore. And I'll never mentally recover from it. Holding on to lattices, surprise surprise, I just maxed Lily S2 instead of experimenting. I think it's really good, Lars. Once you've got enough lattices to do that, like I think Lily S2 is super, super strong.
Please leave this to me. You need not fill your hands with such drudgery. By our packed combat starters.
Let's the DPS cut the boss. Yep. It's super strong. I can auto health for Terra with like 90% success rate. Fantastic, Pedros. I think I stopped doing Doki Hell 4 for now. I'll get slightly better Ziada give. Awesome, dude. Well done. Mio S2 lattice I think is really good. S3 lattice I don't think matters as much, but it is still good. Unfortunately, to get her speed, you have to do her S1 lattice, which is not really it. It's fine, it's just like...
Which request will you be taking?
We need to do this. I don't know why we couldn't redispatch that. That's weird. It's because I always run her with Lily. What a pizzy, so I don't need the speed buff as much. Probably why I don't rate it as high. Lily Havers, yeah. Filthy, filthy Lily. Lily Havers. Oh dear.
I'm ready.
Damn, who do we usually use on this? It's not knights, right? We can't use knights. What the hell do we usually have front? Kiraha? Must be Kiraha.
Mission interlopers will be eliminated.
Fleet of Mage.
To be friendly, but do not...
Yeah.
Do you have need of my strength?
No knights. Oh, good or neutral only. Who the hell are we using instead of him then? Who's our front row? Is it Elise? I swear we don't use Elise on this. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind.
Do you have need of my strength? All right.
This is what happens when my dispatch isn't auto-completed. Heinrich is really useful for some of the early game stuff. He really helps you get through a bunch of different things where you don't have like heal block or whatever. Or you need buff dispel. But I haven't really felt any kind of need for Heinrich. Other than in little bits and pieces that I've overcome in different ways.
Come back again tomorrow.
Honestly, I think Messiah is a bigger deal. Messiah is really strong as a neutral DPS.
Come back again tomorrow.
Third Cuisinart on Samurai banner. 3-hit Saber. I mean, they have opened the floodgates for that kind of shit now. We may well see it. Who knows? I don't want to assume anything anymore.
The requests are this way. Oh my.
I also agree. I think Heinrich is the most overhyped character in the game. He can do things, but I don't think he's like really the best thing in any situation.
How did I miss? Rates don't match.
So many people over the first few days came in and were like, why can't I clear this? And they'd fully invested their Heinrich to like 6 stars. They like pushed all of their gear onto him and they were just using him on all content because he's a guy with guns and he looks like he's gonna blast the shit out of stuff, but he doesn't. Yeah, PvP is different. He's obviously going to be good in PvP if he's built out, but it's like building any other PvP character really. In PvE, if you do use him, you don't really need anything on him to use him. But in PvP, you probably need to skill up his shit. Yeah, there are loads of good PvP characters, indeed. None of which I can afford to lattice, unless they're also good in PvE right now. They've still got a long way to go in PvE. Let's get the music off.
Safe travels.
Really enjoyed playing weekend event today. What, the PvP event? The PvE, I find the PvP in that game very fun, even though like I'm absolutely not ready for it in any way, shape or form.
Welcome. Safe travels.
Slow Valerian. Yeah, you want Valerian to be as slow as possible. Surely everyone already knows that, don't they? Thought everyone was already doing that. You want Valerian to just be as slow as a fucking rock. He just wanted to sit there. She's like the only character in the game that has real, actual, factual, like, immunity to all debuffs. Just not all the time. But pushing the speed agenda, weird. I just don't know why you would want to build Valerian's speed. It makes no sense. Every time you see Rosa or Messiah, I laugh because Didding or Real Mocha one-shot them. Yeah, it depends. Rosa's... I haven't seen Rosa do anything that's like particularly impressive yet. Compared to how much she was hyped in the beta. If anything, Messiah has like long surpassed any of my expectations of how good Messiah was. Both in PvE and in PvP. I think he's pretty fucking good. She was just made out to be the be-all and end-all. Like, the absolute be-all and end-all of PvE as you know it. Like, either get Rosa or get fucked. And I just haven't really seen any clears that have been Rosa dominated or anything like that. She's fine, and she's cool, and she does a bunch of different things, and she does okay damage. But, yeah... Ziada's just like a hyper scaler, right? Just kind of super scales off of buffs. Ziada was powerful in the beta. It's just she takes a while to get going. And she needs kind of synergy with her. Yep, she'll just get better and better and better and better. I think Freya is a very, very good character, and she does get used on a lot of content, but she is largely replaceable by Chiaki. Not on everything. There are definitely things that Freya excels on that Chiaki can't really follow up with. But Chiaki the Echo is super, super good as well. I get the occasional thing where like I need to use Freya over Chiaki, but like there's a lot of stuff where Chiaki is better for me still. Chiaki the Echo is still better for me. Even now. I think you're thinking of some very specific assets, Sweet Jelly. That is Cave of Flowers. That is not the Royal Capital. Right, we need to actually crack on and do this, or I'm going to be here all night.
Welcome. How can I... Anything catch your fancy?
I'm cooked, dude. It's Saturday today, isn't it? It's not Sunday. Ah, fuck. I just lost a day. No, wait, I just gained a day. This is the best day of my life. I just gained a day.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Thank you, and good luck.
My brain is cooked from streaming. It's because every day just blends into one. I find it difficult to know which day it is anymore. I have to really, really remind myself. Flat HP on shells can be okay on some characters, Josh, on the lower HP characters, because base stats vary quite a lot, but generally you want HP bonus.
Anything catch your fancy? Yeah. May you find success.
Today is before tomorrow. That is the only thing that I can remember. Yep. Just about, Sweet Jelly. Just about keep that one in mind.
Pathetic.
It sure is, Skeletor. How did you know? Wait until you see the PvP.
Anything catch your fancy? Yeah.
Not really, no, Skeletor.
Come, wet my blade.
Yeah, it's the it's just the dagger animation because it hits so quickly. It's like boom. Good old Benjamin. We need Chula. And that's it, right.
Have a good one.
Welcome.
I can't believe I just thought it was Sunday.
Seek.
Nope, don't need that. Really don't need
What
that.
do you seek? All excellent choices. Very good. I am always ready to serve.
Welcome. How can I help you today?
Nah, it's still Saturday for me. That was foolishness. Absolute
Have a good
foolishness.
one. Come, wet my blade.
I'm wetting it. I don't think we have much else to do on here. We are locked on... I guess we could do Ethernet Rally. Nah, not today. I might start using some stamina potions tomorrow, but I don't have enough time today. Seems the dam has been broken in our union, and people are actually using potions now. What's the issue here? Oh, I see. No, you can actually go over 50, but it doesn't really matter. Like, you can go all the way up to 100, but it doesn't really matter after 50. I guess that is R5. Heinrich, no doubt, popping off. Immensely built Heinrich. Watch out for this guy. Angelic. That was for all of you guys. And he lost it. La, 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 la. Look, she's using an auto tuner, alright? I don't have that luxury.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ah! Where's that, does anyone know where the events list is? Do we know what events we're getting next week on Etheria?
Hopefully there'll be some young
Shit, I'm still
ladies
streaming Daphne, aren't I? Being a bad streamer. It's in the wrong category. Great clip. Thanks, Lars. Appreciate that. Yes, that is it. Chaki's ring adventure. I don't know if I'm prepared to enter Chaki's ring. Cyber Shadow. To collect animus memes. The terminology in this game is fucking cooked, dude. So we get Cubic Game back next week as well. Cubic Game is cool. I liked it. I like these little mini games. It's weird that they're rerunning them again so soon, but I like them. I'm a bit weirded out that these only last for like 12 days, these banners. I find that kind of weird. Anyone else find that kind of weird? Does that mean like June the 27th we're going to get more banners? And if so, how many? Yeah, it's going to be a new LD, isn't it? Our team is so shit on this side. Yeah, maybe playtime. Yeah, it's gonna be very, very rough. People are gonna have to pick and choose what they wanna like build and summon. You're definitely not getting everything. I'm definitely not getting everything. I don't think we can do this. I think we're cooked. I did not believe. Like, it's fine right now because we've had a shitload of summons and a shitload of crystals, but I'm not sure that the monthly income is going to be able to sustain those kind of banners. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, sorry. It's late. Indeed, yeah, Dragon Yoshi. So you have two choices really. You either only pull on general and just take what you can get, or you save your pulls for like a unit that you really want. I think that entirely depends on what our currency income looks like, Fame. Because we're really not sure on that right now. We've just been blessed with a shitload of currency. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. Yeah, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I wanna really wanna Zigga Zigga. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with. Yeah, that was like when I was at school. Spice Girls were big when I was at school. If we get less than 40 summons a banner, it's going to be one of every 4 characters. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it was played so much. Everyone knows that shit. Ah, she's dead dirty. Skeletor. Yeah, that's like the beginner gems though, isn't it, Fame? So like, we're gonna have to see what the actual income of this game is like now that we've gotten over the sort of early hump. That big bump of currency. Maybe, yeah, maybe. There is that option. I feel like I'm going to find myself only pulling for like bruises. Pretty much from now on. Victor nerfs are rough. I actually don't think they were even that bad. I still think Victor's perfectly good. I still use Victor now. And he's not as good as Didding, but like Didding's just really, really insane. I think it's that Didding's too good, not that Victor's too bad. Yeah, he's still good. Like, he's still genuinely good. He's just overshadowed by Didding. Victor used to be broken, is what you're saying. Yeah, like, he used to be utterly broken. I think it was a bit of a problem. Yeah, with Beonton. He's a beast. A beast. Yeah, because he heals. He heals based on the damage that he deals when he's low health. They just heal his entire life bar back. I'm sure they will, Dragayoshi. I'm sure they will. Probably many more than one. There will be plenty of multiple units, no doubt. Yep. Indeed, Reptar. It's going to be very important to remember that you're playing this game for fun. And like, chances are you're not going to be competing unless you are spending a fair bit on the game, like with actual incredible players. Yep. You're not the only one who's noticed that, Dragioshi. There's like no way of getting LD currency at all. It's so slim pickings. I think if you're super smart and super switched on and do a shitload of research and meta, you probably can. As free to play, you probably can compete, but you got to really know what you're doing. It's going to be exactly like Epic 7. Very nice, Luz. You almost blew it all. Chasing deeps. Thanks, Raji Berra. I appreciate the follow. I hope you're having a good night. It was the same in Langrisser as well. Like, there would always be free-to-play players in top 8. Just real, like, try-hard sweat lords. Gotta respect it. Yeah, I think so too, Famewolf. I think it's just right now Wales have it, you know, Wales have such a huge advantage, but it will peter out over time. It will mostly be left in unit diversity, like roster diversity. But you can kind of overcome that by just having a very good idea of what you want to be pulling. Yeah, the best thing to do is just try to have fun. If you find yourself not having fun, you find yourself like stressing out because you can't get to a PvP rank or something, chances are you should go and play something else for a bit. And if you find yourself spending money that you can't afford to spend trying to chase power, like, always try to keep in mind that there are people who are going to be spending 100 times what you're spending. At least. You cannot keep up. It is impossible. Do not do it to yourself. Yeah, literally that, Tweshry. Like, no word of a joke or a lie. Just stay in your bracket and enjoy yourself and have fun. And if you practice in that bracket enough, you'll probably eventually climb just from experience, because experience does mean a lot. Last year World's winner in Summoner's War is a somewhat new player. He just spent so much he caught up in a year. What a beast. 13-hour stream, yeah. Yeah, it should run for about 13 hours today, I think, before we're done. We did. I think yesterday was almost a 15-hour stream. It was a long one. We spent a lot of time on Etheria Restart this week. Let's have a look. I've been slack. My Twitch tracker looks bad, dude. Look at this, 9-hour stream, 6-hour stream. Disgusting behaviour. Like, actually disgusting behaviour. I can only apologise. I'm sorry, everyone. I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
傲慢の結末は
Oh, we got stability.
一つしかねえんだよ。
Just idling anyway, true. Pretty much all I do. Yeah, we got Shadow Walkers, don't we? I forgot. The 12 hours of daily meat. I don't know why anyone would want to do that to themselves, but I appreciate that, Dragoshi, thank you. I'm pretty much basically always just chatting. Except when I was playing Player Upscale where I had to concentrate extremely heavily or just die repeatedly. Wow, Dragoshi, I can't believe it. 0 seconds. Damn. Thought yes. Just doesn't work for some reason. It never has. I don't know why. I don't know. It's never worked. I think Swift Ramble Artisan or Time with Swift is the move for 12-8 for Lily. I think it depends on what content you're doing. The Bramble is really useful to proc random turn pushes. The Swift Weave will... A Swift Weave? Dear God, the Swift will give you... Brain. Sorry, the Swift Time Weave is going to give you more consistent uptime on your power cooldowns. So it's kind of difficult. It's a difficult choice. I like the pushes more, but I don't have a good enough set for that stuff anyway, Viccho. So, like, in theory, I like Swift Bramble more for general content, but in practice, I don't actually have either set, so I'm just theory crafting, really. Yeah, so I genuinely think that Lily isn't really even an effect accuracy character, like Lars is saying here. I think effect accuracy is probably like a third or fourth most important thing. I just don't think it really matters that much. But the skill cooldown reduction is obviously very useful. So I think Bramble just does more, in my opinion. I actually kind of prefer Lily built both HP and also just as DPS. Like, I've seen her pop out some pretty massive damage, just blowing shit up with attack and crit damage and stuff. Lily's so versatile. Lily does so much. Really cracked out character. I feel like for average content from what I have seen or what I've watched on replays, what I've read about, Bramble seems to be stronger. I think Kloss is pretty damn good as well. I would honestly put Kloss probably up there. I think Kloss is insane. Bramble procs her S1. It doesn't proc her follow-up attack, but it does proc her turn push, which means that you just get more and more and more actions like every time Bramble procs. I do think that you can use Strive in a similar way though. You could use Strive as well, but Strive does have... I mean, I guess Strive still has defense attached to it. It's not like it's any more wasted than Bramble is. You could use Strive as well, maybe. I like both. Strive is more consistent because Strive just procs every time you're hit, but it's not dealing damage. Thank you for your insight. Just been trying to think about how to upgrade your supports, etc. overall. Earlier my Kloss went to 12 time we Swift. Have you been... I imagine it's very powerful. Like, you're obviously further along than I am, Victory. I have seen a little bit of your streams. And... Sorry, I just got completely sidetracked looking at something else. I'm so sorry. I've seen a little bit of Kloss in action with fully built out. Like, when she's fully built out. And she seems like really, really, really strong. Like, she seems so tanky. Like, one of the early things that's bad about Kloss is she's really squishy. But when she's fully built out, it seems like she just doesn't have any problems surviving at all. And she just moves so fast and her cooldowns are constantly up. She's constantly just reapplying so much damage reduction to everything. Seems ultra, ultra powerful. She just gets better and better and better, that character. Swap time Swift around to either Kloss or Freya or Lily, depending on the content, yeah. Yeah, I do think that Strive might be more consistent, but it's a bit less hypey. Man, I'm so out of it. Streamed way too much the last few days. It's hard to get a 12-12 set online. It's super hard. I'm not there with anything yet. I'm not even close. I'm a long way away. You are way ahead of me, Viccho. As many people in chat are. It's going to be like very late game min-maxing, right, Lars? To try to get 12-12. You're going to need to be pretty deep into the game or just get very lucky, I guess. Oh, that's hot stuff, Pedros. Hot stuff. I don't think I can do any of these bosses with the very weak team at top. That team is so weak. I might be able to do it with some of the others. I'm just trying my best not to see the game as too much of a race and just kind of playing it at my own pace. Because I think the more that you compare in this game, the more like pressure it feels, like damning pressure that you can't keep up. I think that's all of the like easy stages, right? What are our chances of being able to do this? This team's probably fine with it. It's just the weak top team. The top team can't do it. Top team gets so messed up. Or maybe not. Maybe this team can't either. I think we're a ways off. How far have people made it through this? Obviously Grandy at the top here. Literally the top of everything. Right, folks, I think that is it for me tonight. Don't forget Champions Call. Oh yeah, shit, man. I forgot about that. I think I only lost today on Champions Call anyway. I haven't bet on anything. So we only have the finals to bet on. I just forgot to bet today. I was so caught up. Who wins here? Oh shit, RCS is winning. We bet on RCS. Loki Entertainment. Oh come on, this is the easiest win of your life, RCS. You surely got this. Come on, RCS. Get it done. Yeah, I just don't see how this, like, this is so stacked. It's just so stacked. Right, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will be back tomorrow. I will be on Etheria probably all day. I do need to do Wizardry weeklies tomorrow, but apart from that, I will be on Etheria all week, all day. I mean, all week as well, probably. Thank you so much for watching again, everyone. I hope you have a great night. Is there anyone that you want to raid? Anyone? Anywhere? There is. I did have a look on Twitch. There aren't any of the like usual suspects. Raid JJ, he's not streaming. Sadly. Was that actually somebody? saw the turtle streamers? Turtle streamers? Turtle streamers? I have no idea what you're talking about, Dragoshi. But I am also quite tired, so it's possible that it's gone over my head. The other Wiz streamer. I don't really want to raid a Wizardry streamer because, you know, a lot of people here are Etheria restarting. So they're just going to be taken to a stream where there's nothing really going on for them. Not tonight. Maybe another night. Otherwise I would. Matash. Yeah, we can. Okay.
I need like.
I am not familiar with the streamer, but he appears to be rather large, and I am stupid. So, no, I haven't been this Saturday. I tried her a little bit earlier, Lester, and absolutely flubbed. Right, if you want to go over and say hi, please do. No pressure, as always. Thank you so much again for watching. I will be back tomorrow. Much love to all of you. Have a great night. Good luck with whatever you're up to. And I will see you again soon. Yeah, it's Nad. See you later, guys. Love you. Night night. Night night, Dragoshi. Night night, Robin. Night night, guys. Bye bye.